Hi there, I'm Raymond, President, Texas Construction Association. Welcome to the Texas Capitol. TCA this year is 25 years old. We now represent over 3,000 construction subcontractors and suppliers. In the state capitol, we're the association that solely represents the subcontractors and suppliers, but we also advocate for the construction industry in general.
And I'm Jennifer Fagan. I'm the Vice President of Governmental Affairs for TCA. Raymond and I are here today to talk about an issue that's very important to our members. It has the ability to disrupt their businesses on a day-to-day basis. Retainage. Why don't we go down the hall and talk about it?
Sounds good, let's go.
So Raymond, when I'm out and about talking to our members, one of the issues I hear a lot about is retainage.
Yes, that's true, Jennifer. It's on all commercial projects where the subcontractors are working throughout and every month they bill. And they expect to get only 90% of what they've billed for, and this remaining 10% the owner is supposed to retain. And they get that paid to them after the whole project is completed. And for some of the projects, that can be years in the making. So we've done the work, 100% of the work in a month, but only get paid 90%.
So that's like going to H-E-B and buying all my groceries for the week, only paying 90%, taking my groceries home, eating all the food, and going back a week or two later and paying the other 10%?
That's right. You think H-E-B would stand for that?
I don't think so.
Well, this happens day in, day out for construction contractors. They put labor and materials into these buildings like this. They get paid 90%, and they hope that by the end of the project that the owner will have the 10% to pay them the balance that's due.
Well, what happens if something happens on the project after the subcontractor has done their work, but before they get their retainage at the end of the project?
They may never get their retainage. Say if the bank forecloses on a property, the 10% that supposedly is being withheld for the subcontractor may never get it.
It sounds like subcontractors are financing 10% of the project.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're effectively loaning the owner 10% of the value of the project because they borrow money many times to pay for their labor and material in the project that gets incorporated in this project. The owner, they're paying for 100% of their portion of the building, yet 10% is not getting paid to them. And if there's an issue, say the bank forecloses, then this 10% they will never get.
So the bottom line is that Texas law actually requires subcontractors to finance 10% of every construction project in Texas without security?
That's it. And TCA has been working for many years, and we continue to work to try to get security in the law for this 10% retainage that's being withheld. Jennifer, I look around this beautiful Capitol building, the original building, and thinking about the construction industry that built this building. I think about our members who worked on the renovation, the major renovation of the Capitol building, and then built the new Capitol extension. And I have a feeling of pride in their workmanship and what they've done and what they contributed to the state of Texas.
It really is amazing. And it's also amazing to remember that TCA members are not only businessmen and women, but they're members of their community, they're artisans, they're craftsmen, they're employers, and they've really had a huge impact all across the state. That's
right. As we've always said, members of the Texas Construction Association are building something great.